7:07 on Channel 95.7. 22 degrees right now with Connie and Curtis. 33 the high today and just some clouds. Again, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I don't see any rain or snow in the forecast.
And you know
for
what?
the next week.
It turned out to be pretty sunny yesterday.
Yeah.
So you did an all right job.
Yeah.
You said it was going to be sunny, and then it did not look like it was going to be sunny.
The only day that they're making it sound like we're not going to see any sun is next Monday.
Okay.
Every other day is just sun or partly cloudy.
It was funny because I was in a store yesterday and talking to one of the employees, and they said, "Oh, it looks so nice outside." And I said, "Yeah, well, it's a little cold.
Looks nice.
But it does look awesome." And she said, "It always seems that whenever I work, it's sunny, and whenever I'm off, it's cloudy."
Aww.
That's what I said. I said, "Well, maybe you should quit."
Did you say that?
Yeah, she decided not to. She did not want to
That's
quit.
probably smart.
She's like, "No, I'm probably going to keep the job." But you never know. You walk in, you're like, every time I work, it's cloudy or it's sunny. You just keep working. Like I want her at work every time.
That would be nice.
Yeah, like you go to work, it can be sunny for us, and then we will stick around here, and it can be all cloudy when you have your days off. We don't care.
It's probably
Imagine
the
if you
job's fault.
If you could just walk in and quit your job because of something like that.
Yeah,
imagine?
the weather's not good when I work here.
Right.
Well,
No, it's
I'm
too
out.
good.
It's too good.
It's too
Or
good.
it's
when I
not
work
good
here.
when I'm not here.
But
It's
then-
your fault.
But then it would never be sunny again.
Right.
Like, we need her
That
at
holds
her
true.
job.
Yeah.
It's like A Few Good Men. We need her on that wall doing that work, making it so that it's sunny for us. So we can
What
enjoy the
store
sun.
were you at?
Man, I was in so many yesterday, but that store happened to be a convenience store.
Were you antiquing yesterday at all?
I did do a bit of antiquing.
You did? Did you get anything?
We did not get anything.
I saw a story this morning about a guy who bought an antique desk. This was in Massachusetts.
Okay.
Bought an antique desk for $40, gets it home, is going through it, finds $127,000
Oh my gosh.
worth of savings bonds in it.
Oh my.
$127,000, and he took them back to the owner.
Well, savings bonds
Hunted the owner down and
are
found him.
made out to you, right? So you can't, like if I just found a savings bond, I can't do anything with it, right? It has your name on it.
I don't know. In the story, they're talking about how he decided not to cash them in. He decided to find the owner. So maybe you can cash them in.
Maybe he could have cashed them.
I don't know.
So he finds $127,000 worth of savings bonds. Was he able to find the owner?
Yes. It was a 94-year-old who had decided, it was a guy,
Okay.
who decided to sell his house and move into a nursing home.
Okay.
And his family apparently has been searching for those savings bonds for years.
Oh, my gosh.
They had no idea where they went.
So they're looking for them,
Yep.
and they sell the stuff. They don't even open the drawers, though, before they sell a bench or whatever they was.
right,
a
it was
desk?
a desk, yeah.
Like, wouldn't you?
Maybe they got stuck up top. You know how if you
That
have
could
so
be.
many things in there, sometimes
Would it be in a
things will get-
secret drawer?
Maybe secret compartment.
Yeah, I feel like I would open the drawers before I sold someone my desk.
$127,000 worth.
Did they give him a reward?
It doesn't say.
So no.
Probably not. The reason why he was going through the drawers is there was a knob missing, so he was looking for a missing knob.
Bought a desk with a missing knob. Got a good deal, $40. He's like, yeah, I'll take this. Probably going to refinish it. Let's see if I can find the knob. Oh, no, $127,000.
What a cool guy.
I better track these people down and give them back their money.
A lot of people wouldn't do that.
No, I wonder if they gave him his $40 back at least. Right?
No kidding.
Like, you can have the desk.
Yeah.
Or they maybe gave him some money to buy a knob because he's going to have to buy a knob.
Yeah.
I would have given him maybe $40. Here's your desk money back. Thank you so much for doing it.
Good for him.
It is nice. I don't know that I could do it. I think I would keep it.
Did you ever have
Finders keepers.
savings bonds?
Yes. Yeah,
My
I got
grandma
them.
used to get them for me, for all of us when we were little.
When our kids used to get savings bonds too, but now you have all those different college funds that you put all the
Right.
money in. So like the savings bonds have gone away.
Can you even get them still?
I'm sure you
I
can.
wonder.
Yeah, you probably can.
Not that I need any.
Maybe Christmas is coming. I'll get you one that matures in like 40 years. In 40 years, you'll get your $10.
Perfect.
You'll be all
That's a great
set.
idea.
I'll do that for you. Yeah, when the kids were born, they definitely got a lot of savings bonds.
Yeah.
And then it's fun because as a kid, you don't know that you have a savings bond.
Right.
And then like you get a call from your mom and dad and they're like, hey, you're 25 now. We have something for you. And you're like, oh, cool. And it's $100. You're like, woohoo. 100
Yeah, I remember
bucks.
finding a bunch of mine too. Or
Yeah.
maybe they gave it to me. I don't remember. I just remember the day I got them. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
It's free money.
This is great.
You take them to the bank, or you leave them in a desk drawer until you're 94, and they're worth $127,000. Should have done that. Now, looking back, would have been nice. I mean, the $28 is nice.
Can you imagine finding that kind of money that you didn't have to give back? You would just I don't know, found it. I don't
Pretty
know.
awesome.
Somehow $127,000 just landed in your lap.
Well, you hear all the time of the people who their bank makes the mistake and they immediately start
But
spending
I don't know
it
why they do that. That is so dumb.
because they think they're going to keep it.
They're going to figure it out.
Of course they are.
Hello?
But you hope you can get to Mexico before they do. Right?
You're just willing to
give.
give up your whole life.
You just throw your Social Security card in a shredder, and you're gone. You're on a
That's
plane.
crazy.
Adios. And now you're living in Mexico. Maybe you're whittling things on the beach. Maybe you're making. You're taking little googly eyes and pasting them onto shells.
Do you think that you have some wealthy benefactor out there that someday some attorney, probably with a British accent,
Yes.
I mean, in the movies, it would be with a British
Right.
accent, is going to show up at your home and say, "Are you Curtis?"
I don't think so.
No.
But that'd be awesome if it did, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because we are watching, like Katie's parents, they decided when they retired that they were going to spend all of their money. Like, that's what they want to do. They wanted to just live.
Okay.
And they are doing it like crazy. They just go on trip after trip after trip
Do
after
they?
trip.
Good for them.
And it's funny because no one has said anything like, wait a minute.
Hey, that's our
Yeah,
inheritance.
you're spending all the inheritance. But, I mean, you have to think everyone's thinking it.
Well, you're thinking it, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I thought it immediately.
Have you and Katie talked about it?
No. But you just they go on trips and they go and they love it and they're spending their money. And I did say to Katie,
Yes, that's so you.
oh, we did talk about it because she told me that they were spending all their money, that they had decided to do that.
Okay.
But we didn't really talk about like how that affects us.
Right.
But it'd be nice to throw a little cash our way.
Yeah. I would think it too. I can't
Right.
even give you grief.
Yeah.
And you're right. Every single one of them is probably thinking it.
Right.
Yeah.
But good for them going on trips and enjoying the money. I mean, why make it sit around and then come to us?
It's funny because my dad is very frugal. Always has cheap. He's cheap. I don't
Okay.
know what the difference is. Frugal sounds nicer.
Frugal, I think you look for the best deal. Cheap, you just do without because you don't want to spend money on anything.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
That's my dad. And it's funny because I say to them, spend your money.
Okay.
Well, then we won't have anything to give you guys. So who cares?
Right.
But secretly inside, I'm like, I care.
Yeah, you're like, yes. How much are you
But
planning
that's
on giving
horrible.
me?
They should be able to do whatever they want.
They should.
He worked very hard. And so did she. They worked very hard.
But it would be nice to just have a big chunk of cash drop on your desk one day. Hey, here's some money from you. Who knows?
That's funny, though.
Yeah.
They're not worried that their health may,
No. That's why they're traveling
Do you know how
now.
expensive like nursing homes and things
But
are?
they have insurance, but that's why they're spending it now. So they will get it all out of the way before their health keeps them from doing it. They don't want to.
But they're not worried. So are they saving enough money so when they
No.
go into a nursing home and it's $8,000 a month?
Their money's gone. See ya. That's on us then. We have to support them. We've got that. We have to do that.
Better
for
call
them.
Affleck.
Exactly. Get that duck in here. We need some help. We need to get these two people a bed. No, they'll probably we'll ship them around to different kids.
Yeah.
They'll stay at our house for a little while, then they'll go to Chicago for a little while. They'll go to Katie's other brother for a while, other brother in Milwaukee. They'll move all around. It'll be a
sounds
fun
horrible.
time. Now we got that ferry. Just get them going.
Just put them on the ferry.
See ya. Have a good time. Or put them on the train to Chicago.
Of course, they won't have any money to pay for it anymore because they were in Italy.
It'll be like
for
their
6
trip.
months.
Hey, you're going on another trip.
I have a friend whose wife has a salon.
Oh,
And
fancy.
so she's thinking about whatever. They may be coming into money and they're thinking about taking a year off from their life.
Yes.
Can you imagine that?
How are they coming into money from the salon?
They're coming into money, maybe, and they're talking about taking a year off from life and stopping working and just
Love
traveling,
it.
like literally, like going to Italy for 3 months.
I love that.
And then going someplace else for 3 months.
That's
Can you
awesome.
imagine doing that?
That would be awesome.
That'd be great.
That would be a year-long vacation.
Yep.
The only bad thing is you would never go back to work. Like you would never come back.
How would you go back to work
exactly?
after that?
You can't take a year off and then you're back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'd be out. See ya. I'd find somewhere where it's cheap enough to just live on whatever I have and just live there. And maybe send Katie a postcard to let her know where I am.
Katie
but
wouldn't be with you?
I don't think so. I'm taking a year off of my life. I'm not taking a year off of
Oh,
like
Curtis, you would
everything.
miss your wife and your kids.
That's why
so
I'd send her
crazy.
the postcard. And we could Skype, FaceTime if they want to.
You would miss them so
Hi,
much.
guys. Where are you? I see a beach there. Oh, do you? Let me move so it's less descript. Go ahead. Now you have no idea where I am. I could be at the mall.
You would miss them so badly.
Would I? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You would. Remember when we moved here and they didn't come with you right away?
Yes.
You missed them.
Yeah.
You did.
I don't know.
You did.
Because I didn't have a beach here. It was winter.
That's why?
Like you get me pina coladas.
if there was a beach, you wouldn't care.
Pina coladas and a beach? No. Never see them again. It'd be all right. Adios. I'm in Mexico. I'm in Honduras. I'm chilling.
Well, it's fun to dream, but we probably never have to worry about any of these things ever happening.
No, and you always hear about people who say, hey, I'm just going to run away from it all, and that never works out. They always find you.
I know. They do.
So you can't go.
And there's some giant manhunt going on. and
Exactly.
You forgot to tell a very
I would
important
leave
person.
a note. I'm not just
You're going to leave a note? You're not even going to tell them?
No.
You just leave a note?
Ah,
Dear Katie.
went to Mexico. Be back? ? God.
And you'd stay in Mexico for a year?
Forever.
Wouldn't you go someplace like move around and see where you'd want to stay?
I don't think so.
No, just straight to
End
Mexico
up
and
in
that's
the
it.
I think just
Jungles of Brazil.
I'd be maybe in the Brazilian jungles. That'd be a good time. Thank you, Nick. I think I would adapt well.
Monkey
to
on
that.
your shoulder.
I would adapt well to that lifestyle. No, I would not.
Sounds horrible.
Not Bear Grylls. I'd be dead in the jungles of Brazil. Like a puma would eat me day one. Or an anaconda.
A puma.
Day one. I'm walking, I hear, brah. I'm like, oh, what is it? Oh, puma eats me. Dead. Thanks. Then they don't get a postcard. And all my money's wasted because the puma eats it.
Well, they get your money then.
The puma eats the money.
Wouldn't it?
You got your money on you in the
Yeah.
Amazon jungle?
In a fanny pack. Of course. Hello. I got my fanny pack going.
Oh.
And then, yeah, it gets eaten.
Do you have a fanny
for
pack?
the ants. I would buy one. Be one of the big trip
Would you buy
expenses.
a Michael Kors one? He's
No.
got fanny packs
Right, like
out.
an LL Bean. Just make
Okay.
that happen.
So like a normal fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it-
you can
make-
get cute ones now, you know.
I don't need a cute one. It's me in the jungle. Me and the puma who's eating me. Or maybe I would train the puma and then I'd have a pet puma.
You could ride it.
Ride the Puma, which would be something awesome. Yes, that'd be the name of my book when I got back. Ride the Puma by Curtis. Everybody would love it.
I thought you weren't coming back.
Well, I would have to if I ride the Puma. I'd have to write a book, right? Eventually.
I think so, yeah.
Eventually you write the book.
But then you'd still be traveling because you have to have all your book signings and stuff. So you'd never come back, actually.
I'd be at like Barnes & Noble and Schuler's. I'd be
You could get
just
on
going
the
around.
New York Times bestseller list.
I'd be number one.
Oprah would love you.
I'd be on Oprah's book club. And then I would go visit Oprah. And Oprah and I would be friends.
So
She'd pet
Curtis,
your puma.
Let's talk about Ride the Puma.
Oh my goodness, Oprah. I thought I was abandoning my family, but it turns out I befriended a puma who I then was able to ride. I wrote a book about
And
it.
then I wrote a book titled that.
Yeah, I rode the puma, and she's like, well, where's your family now? Sadly, I don't know. Oprah,
She has them backstage. They come out. You're like, no.
we brought them out. I'm like, oh, hey, guys. Sorry about leaving you to go ride the puma.
But seriously, check out this puma.
Yeah, I mean, this puma is awesome. And then I have him there, and he's like, I'm like Jeff Musial, the animal guy. I'm like, and here he is. He comes out, and maybe he eats one of my kids.
What would you name him?
Probably Puma Pete. Come on, Puma Pete, I
Pete
would
the
say.
Puma?
No, just Puma Pete.
You would call him Puma Pete?
I believe I would.
Well, that's dumb.
Well, you don't have to ever call him that.
I won't.
Well, what will you call him then? If his name is Puma Pete, you called your cat Kevin.
I know, isn't he brilliant?
I don't know, kettle and pot.
Kevin.
Puma Pete.
I don't call him Cat Kevin though.
Wish you did.
I call him Kevin.
Kitty Kevin.
Kevin Kitty. That's what one of my friends Kevin calls him, so I don't confuse the two like I would.
Wait, which Kevin are
He's
we
got
talking
poop on
about?
his butt again.
I have to give Kevin a bath.
So soon. It's coming soon.